Alright, so to take the pulse, there's two main places, external maxillary artery just underneath the jaw, and the radial artery which runs along the back of the knee. These two places are quite easy to see. You want to watch out for the back legs kicking around. So to take the pulse, I'm going to use the external maxillary artery underneath his chin. I'm going to use my two front fingers and I'm going to feel around to feel a good pulse. And then I'm going to time the beats for 10 seconds and multiply that by 6 to get some beats per minute. Okay. Ready, go.
Oh, good boy.
Oh, wow. It doesn't really look like it would be here, does it?
Okay, so I got 6 beats in the 10 seconds, and I'm going to multiply that by 6 to get the beats per minute. So 6 times 6, 36, and that's well within the range of 32 to 44 beats per minute, which is normal for a horse. The next thing we're going to check is heart rate. So heart rate is taken, I'm going to face the back of the horse, feel down his legs so he knows I'm here. Good boy. It's taken right here on the heart girth area on the chest. So I'm going to take my stethoscope. I'm going to get my timer out. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did for pulse. I'm going to time for 10 seconds and then multiply that by 6. So I'm going to feel around. It might take a little bit to find a good pulse. Okay, there we go. Ready, go. Alright, so I got 6 beats, and which is the same as the pulse, which is good because pulse and heart rate should be the same. Sometimes a little off because of human counting error. But I'm going to multiply 6 by 6, and I get 36, which is still in the normal range of 32 to 44 beats per minute. A refill, and that is taken by lifting up the horse's nose and then pressing your thumb into the gums and releasing. The gums should turn white and then pop back to normal pink color. If it takes longer than 1 to 2 seconds for the horse's gums to turn back to normal pink, this can indicate that the horse is dehydrated or shocky. So I'm going to have my handler stand on the same side as the horse as me, and just be gentle coming up to them, and because you're going to be grabbing their nose, you want to be aware of your fingers, not get bit by the horse. So I'm just going to run my hand down, easy, lift up, press my thumb into the gums, release, and it pops right back to normal, 1 to 2 seconds. Good. Next we're going to look at respiration. So respiration is taken by watching the horse's flank come in, out and in, and one of those is 1 breath. So I'm going to time my horse's breath going out and in for 15 seconds, and I'm going to use the timer on my phone. And then I'm going to multiply the number I get by 4 to get breaths per minute. Alright, ready? Okay, so I got 3 breaths, and he's pretty calm and relaxed right now, so that's normal. I'm going to multiply 3 by 4, and I get 12. So the normal range for a horse is 8 to 16, or if they're more excited, it can be 10 to 20. The respiration is, can be changed by their stress, their exercise, etc. And so the one thing you really need to be careful of is if you get an inverted respiration rate. That's when your breathing is faster than your heart rate. This is a very serious condition, and you would immediately need to get hold of your vet. Next, we're taking the digital pulse. The digital pulse is felt in a horse that has a problem in his hoof. It'll be a bounding, leaping pulse if there is an injury. For example, heat in the feet, laminitis will cause it's like a leaping, very strong, easy to feel pulse. If it is felt on a normal horse, it's going to be very faint, and it is taken the same as a normal pulse. You're going to feel it and then count for 10 seconds, and then multiply the beats you get in those 10 seconds by 6 to get the beats per minute. Now the digital pulse is taken. I'm going to have you face the back, thank you. And so the artery splits going down the fetlock on each side, and you can place your fingers on each side to feel the branches of the artery. However, your thumb has a pulse in your actual thumb, and you can sometimes get mistaken with your actual pulse and the horse's pulse. So be careful of this. Another way to take it is feeling one of the branches on the side of the horse's pastern. And this is the method that I would prefer to use. So as I'm feeling here for the pulse, on her I'm feeling a very, very faint. You can just barely feel it. Good girl. After I find the pulse, which is very faint, I'm going to get my timer, which I'm using on my phone, and I'm going to start that for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to multiply that by 6 to get the normal pulse. Normal pulse is 32 to 44 beats per minute. So ready? Okay. So I got about 6. You multiply that, so 6 by 6, so 6 times 6, 36. Shows she's well within the normal range. And that was very faint. You could barely feel it, so that means that she's healthy. We're going to take gut sounds. Normal gut sounds indicate that the horse is healthy and that his GI tract is functioning properly. What we're looking for in a normal gut sound is that there will be nice low gurgles that are mostly continuous, and there's going to be low rumbling noises. If there is rushing noises or it sounds really wet, this is called the horse being hypermotile. And also if the horse has pinging noises, and when you're listening to the gut sounds, this indicates that the GI tract or bowel is distended, and as the fluids move through it, it makes actual pinging noise. And if there is a silence in the gut in any 4 quadrants, this can mean that the food isn't correctly moving through the GI tract, and all of these symptoms can point towards colic or some other disruption, and they're all something that indicates that there's a problem with your horse's gut. So to take gut sounds, I'm going to face the rear of my horse and feel with my ear in all 4 quadrants of the horse. So by quadrants I mean upper, flank, and lower on each side. And I'm going to listen with my ear. You can also listen with a stethoscope. So I'm going to face the back of the horse as I take this, and my handler is also going to face the back of my horse. Easy. So you're going to want to listen really carefully, because sometimes it takes a few seconds to really get a good feel of what's going on. So just put them over your ear, easy. So on her right away here, a low rumble. It's very quiet. It sounds really calm. Same in this quadrant. Hearing the low rumbles. I'm going to move to the other side. Can you move with me? Thanks. I'm going to repeat the process on this side. So just let them right here, touch them, easy. Some a little low, water gurgles, good girl. Good. So her nice low gurgles, all 4 quadrants, and that's healthy, active GI tract. Thank you.